Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigt.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, Von Valencius, scion of a blessed...
But of course, the Lord's captain.
Follow my lead!
One of the Von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Okay. All players in the game of turn-based pistol grid on the 10 character movement techniques. I remember this. Moving target is costly. Every second cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn.
Duty prevails.
Fuck, I'm already regretting making this character. Should I have just gone that Arbiteries or whatever? Because I'll still get him. No. I don't know.
For the glory of the Imperium!
What's suspiciously... I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee...
That is simply irrational.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. Now, consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the... Pharaoh, but presumptuous. It took me a...
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of insolent.
Edelthrad. So, why are you here? You are direct. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood. Rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Wow, that whole time I was using the webcam mic. I always forget that it's plugged in. That must have sounded like shit.
Oh yes, you would. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the best. I have some time before the navigator gives the... Observe, learn, the Rycads. I set the... Is that so?
Lady Theodore.
Enough, Abelard. Sometimes, vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp. An otherworldly dimension of cruel. In that...
Emperor, protect me.
A tactically sound approach.
Stay vigilant. Death to the heretics! I serve the ruinous powers!
This mic is super sensitive. Maybe that'll help.
Brace
All
yourself,
that.
Abelard.
Maybe that. That. That work. That should work. What about this? Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. That's better, I think. Hey. We got LS.
Chaos guides me.
I am your doom.
Cover.
I bring ruin.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
That's gotta hurt.
My place is at the fore. I took care of this one. Reduced to dust.
My faith strengthens me.
Oh, yeah.
I can handle this. No mercy for heretics!
One fewer target.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
this does make sense.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Okay, I'm gonna try that again. And try to put this on shit again.
From what we have seen, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. Such episodes are not uncommon among voidsmen who have found themselves outside the boundaries of real space, though such episodes seldom spill onto other decks.
The casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is toying with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct channel to the engine seer Prime before I can get a sense of what we are up against. Whatever it may be, keep your weapons at the ready. I imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them.
I'm trying to get rid of the keyboard sound in the back. It's really loud. Move it.
Trust me, this is hardly surprising for a crew of thousands. The lower decks are a fertile environment for discontent and heresy, no matter how one tries to incinerate any seed before it can take root. All it takes is a hint of warp influence to cloud the minds of normally obedient cattle.
So maybe that's better?
Sporadic riots on the lower decks never reach these compartments. No, the tumults of the rabble are always contained within their own territory. This is too well organized. It is spreading too rapidly. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
But now it's... Hello. I feel like it's not picking up my voice sometimes. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, that's better. Maybe that. Maybe. I just hope that the mute actually works. See if this mute works. Yeah, that works.
Doubt is for the weak.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort? Hope?
What, did the Lord...
Master of Whispers, what is happening?
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago.
First, we have to confirm it.
If...
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted Then move out!
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have... Of course.
Betrayal!
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete. You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you.
As to what the repercussions will be if I get in again. Like, is it gonna be like this for the rest of the game? Or will it like fuck me up later on? And I feel worse now. Usually I should fuck you. But enough I can fuck you, you're still taking shit.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault.
I forgot.
There, beyond those gates, lies the... Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for. The warrant of trade.
I love games that have like all of this character choice, consequence, risk stuff. Oh, you got hit. What's up, brother? Oh, yo, Faith. Thank you. That's cool, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is probably my first one on kick. I figured if I was gonna play something chill, I could play something chill on stream, right? You stream as well? I have to hit you with a follow. You're my first follow. I know if I do this, it's gonna be such a finish.
Did you forget?
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress.
Yes, I need help. Yeah, you can look up on the subject. When it shoots through your head, subsides just as quickly as
Request.
There is still another way.
Not really. I should YouTube Reddit. I should go on Reddit and see how they fucking get amongst it. After this. I want to check. So I remember this. I'll shut the fuck up.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Vox cast frequent. Checkpoint located. Middle and upper deck.
Accuracy.
Run, fools, or fall!
That was cool. His name Abelard.
Master,
Abelard.
what? Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this? Master, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Indeed. You're in a bad way.
Wounds is such a weird name for fucking for HP, but it was a different time, right? In this game. I just need a. I think I need to find a race. It would be cool if I like came across a race in this game that was something that's playable in the 40k tabletop. Because I'm gonna have the fucking space for it now. I think. Can't pay for shit though. Not too bad for the price. Oh, I got an entry. Okay, good. That's it.
That is a note. The lower decks are teeming with heretics, instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are... But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the Navigator and the... I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, Navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives. And if we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum. And that... absolutely. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle. We...
You are my next offering, the Dark Gods!
Step
The
up,
Emperor
motherfucker!
is with us!
The Masters demand your death!
Yeah, I always forget to do this. Like I can do that, and then I can do this. Oh, I can't reach you.
Already done.
Come closer. Oh, waiting mechanic. There's a waiting mechanic in this.
Death to non-believers!
Yes, come closer. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is a thing that this tech is interesting. So armor fits against fire. Oh, sure, hit one him. Fuck, there's two other people defenders.
I don't have time for this.
Fuck, this dude is hard.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
My bad. What kind of fucking dickhead puts a be right back during a cutscene? But I'll be right back.
This is Idira Tlas.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. And you, Von Valancius, are a sorcerer too.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp...
Blast it. You...
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to... The whispers called...
What? You don't mean the engine ship...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, herald... Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive. Did you want something?
Here we go. Death to the weak. Out of my way!
Follow my lead!
Hold on!
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp.
Your time is short. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
It came from beyond!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. The urge. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, this shall...
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh. My heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Oh.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman. If...
ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
Ha! That was one day from
I shall
retirement.
pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this...
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Two sisters who are like hearts into their sports. One of them plays rugby league over here, Brisbane. And another one works at like the F15 BFT kind of thing. Both of them remind me of Argentina. Or Argenta, sorry. Argenta. Just some of the structures, both like mentally and physically.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So,
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story
like,
deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We will round... Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the...
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the...
We will follow. For now, we will hold off it.
Good to hear.
Ready. May Terra's light...
I wasn't paying fucking attention at all. Bueno, le vi que yo tengo que subir.
Chaos guides me. Ah! I serve the ruinous powers.
I'll do it.
Crush the feeble.
Chaos guides me.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Death to non-believers. Death to the weak!
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I need to remember when I have to do this.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Out of my way!
Why didn't he say that? I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with like the gameplay and the action. Have I been getting all the loot behind? Like as ugly as it looks when the labels are on all the time. It's such a helpful one. Okay, I never understand this, so I'm just gonna read the whole fucking thing properly. Your character's about to make a logic skill test, and dial during exploration, use it really skill test. The Success of the test is determined by rolling a 100-sided die. Each skill test. Oh, sorry. Each skill test has a difficulty up to 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll equal to or less than the sum of both the stated difficulty and the value of the skill used. For example, the attempting a test with a difficulty of minus 10, which means it must be easy. Difficult is supposed to be a 30% chance. Therefore, to succeed in the logic skill test, you must roll 30 or less. Oh, you have to roll a 30 or less. So this actually makes it harder, not easier. Because if it was plus 10, it would be 50. And if it was 50, you'd have to roll 50 or less. Yeah. Okay. Difficulty is calculated from greater to lower value. Yeah, go greater. The greater the difficulty value, the easier it is to pass. Just fucking scroll down, it was right there. Okay, I understand this now. It's still pretty weird these days, eh, man? People are very ashamed to ask Christians.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I am people. I am one of those people.
An expected result.
So you always have to have a thief in these games. Or like a security skill probably. Oh wow, what do we do that for?
I rise to the occasion. None shall stand in my way. I won't tolerate weakness. A new challenge for me?
It's about time.
That's really good. That means you get like another burst of
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain.
I doubt you. I can lead you out of these.
Do not.
The people.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for? Where did she go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Lay claim to the stars.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find
find it hard to play characters that are like not for the people. So I think I have to resign myself for being like for the people, but at the same time, I think a comic class is probably the play for me. Like, if I understand that correctly, but for the people, for the Emperor. That's best.
Follow my lead.
I thought this was not the
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
really the fucking secret big ass computer. Fire.
Victory awaits.
So we were too late to say Little Fred or whatever his name is. Is this a consequence of not walking through the fucking fire? I don't think so, right? I think this is a main plot. What's his name? What? Fuck, I think I am gonna just start gaining player. I just think it's gonna be too fun. I just wish there was a fellowship or like I need a. I might end the stream. I'll probably jump back on later, but I want to find like an overseer double shotgun high persuasion character.